Hey everyone. Okay, a bit of a long-awaited update. I have been busy with a bunch of different things, and two different family members were in the hospital at one time. So having to deal with that and help them out, and basically helping out the family with moral support. I really haven't had time to make a video, work on pretty much anything until now, until the last couple days. One family member is still in the hospital, but the other family member is out of the hospital. So we've actually got some progress done out here. It doesn't look like much in the video, but when I show you inside the shop, you'll see the progress we made. Also, I said farewell to a beloved member of the Horde today. It was time for it to go. This member of the Horde was here for a very long time. It was the cause of a lot of controversy, infighting through YouTube, and really started my entire stalker case on YouTube, this member of the Horde that we said goodbye to. Some of you will know who or what it is, I should say. It's not a being, it's a member. It's a member of the Horde. It's basically a member of my family for many, many years since I purchased it. And I'll show you what it was sitting on in a second. And yeah, I said farewell to it. I posted it online, and we said farewell today to it. So just give me a second and we'll see what's on. Long-time subscribers should know what used to sit on this base right here. The 4 kilowatt Onan generator said goodbye today to the Horde. I sold it. I found a buyer for it. We yanked it off of here, and it said farewell. I needed the money to buy the starter for the RV. That's primarily one reason why I did sell it. I had the money anyways, but the generator was just sitting around. It was not being used, and it was time for it to go. Out of all the generators I have, it was one of the best. Besides the one that's actually in my RV, it's the best out of all of them. It runs perfectly, cranks up and runs beautifully. I still have the 5 kilowatt. It's still sitting in the shop. Really, that would have been the better one to sell, but it's in the worst condition. So I would like to have kept the nice looking ones, but it just turned out the 4 kilowatt was the better one to sell, because it started and ran and had no issues. So I didn't get as much as I initially wanted for it, but I got roughly what they're going for, their going rate. So really, they don't sell for a horrible amount of money, and I got really what they're worth. So considering I didn't put anything into that generator over the entire time I owned it, no new parts, just cleaned the carburetor occasionally, tuned it up, swapped some parts around between the 4 and the 5. If you remember, I do plan on converting the 5 kilowatt to propane at some point in time, and running it as a light plant. That's a plan for down the road, possibly. And really, for that generator, that's the only thing that could be done to it to make it run really, really well. The generator side on that one is perfect. It's just the carburation side does not really work very good on it. So it would do good to have a propane conversion. Okay, now inside the shop, as you can see, it's a mess. Really, it's been a mess for quite some time now, and the 5 kW, or sorry, the 4 kilowatt Onan was right in the middle of it, and having it around really didn't motivate me enough to come in here and clean this out. So the other day I decided to sell it, and I decided to get in here. I had to dig it out anyways, so I decided to clean up the shop, and that's what we've been working on for the last couple days. Saturday we didn't do much. We were out all day Friday, and then before that we were at the hospital pretty much all week up till Thursday. So, but the cupboard that was on the back wall has been moved to right here. It's going to be remaining as storage, basically stuff that out of sight, out of mind stuff. Brand new grinder in there I picked up at a yard sale, never been used, or possibly been used, only used once. Other stuff that's brand new, and this other stuff that's in cases that I don't want to leave out on shelves, that I'd rather just put away. I got chainsaws coming out of my chainsaws. This one here, sorry, This one here needs to go back to the guy who gives me a whole bunch of stuff. The deal was I was supposed to fix that one, but he's actually forgotten about the deal, and I'm kind of happy about that. But I will honor the deal, and I will eventually fix that chainsaw. Over here, I found a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton I didn't even realize I had. Was sitting on one of the shelves here. There used to be a shelving unit right here, but it would block access to this shelf right here, so I've gotten rid of it. It was in the worst amount of shape between the three of them, so it's out the door. May look like the floor's sagging right there. It's actually not. It's actually one of the most solid spots in this entire building is along this wall. But this is the way the shelves are. They're not really overly good shelves. So, and it doesn't help that I have my big amp and subwoofers up there. That corner there is most likely going to stay blank for now. The fan's obviously staying. I'm going to put an air conditioner up there eventually. I do have the air conditioner right down there. The workbench is going to be moved to behind me, so it's better utilized. And without the 4kW Onan, I'll actually have more space in here anyways. I have eyes on a new project. Looking for something with a rear engine. That's really all I'm saying. People will probably be able to figure out what I'm thinking about doing with a rear engine riding more. Don't really want to give it away. That one right there is currently up for sale for quite a bit of money. There's no real other examples of that tractor for sale anywhere in Ontario. The only other examples I've found, I believe, are in BC and Quebec. And they're asking quite a bit of money for those tractors, so I'm asking quite a bit of money for that tractor. Even though I got that tractor for free, and I did have to put quite a bit of work into it. Really no new parts other than the belt, and it was just labor. But they are selling for quite a bit of money, and people are asking quite a bit of money for them. But other than that, this is what we're tackling. We're going to get this finished up tomorrow. I'm just going to get some stuff straightened up today, and get everything else finished up tomorrow. There's some Billy beer down in that corner over there. If you remember, I made a video a long time ago, Moonshine I called it, and that's the stuff down there. I still have it. I gotta talk with a family member of mine and see if we should just dump it or what should we do with it. The bottles are antique, potentially recyclable, sellable. We'll see about the bottles, but we'll go from there. But with the shop cleaned up, my new project idea will probably fit right here in this corner once I move the workbench, and I'll probably be able to work on it in here. Or I can finally get my beloved racing mower out of the tent shed and park it in here where it belongs. That tractor is my pride and joy. Even though it's currently not running, it's still my pride and joy. But I do have that 14-horse Vanguard that's sitting around, and I'm actually thinking about, with my new project, that's might be what will power it. We'll see. Giving a few more hints on what I'm leaning toward building. They haven't really been done, but some people have said they've attempted it or thought about doing it, but I don't think anyone's really gone forward and did them. Another rare project no one's ever really done is made a multi-geared, multi-speeded, vari-drive tractor with a traditional rear end and the vari-drive. That I know Murray Mayhem, sorry, not Murray Mayhem. Sorry about that. Fearless Front. Todd has thought about it, but no one's ever really done that. I have considered it, but I hate vari-drives. They're a pain in the butt to work on. But really, other than that, that's what I've been up to. That's the news on my personal side. I don't talk about my personal life. I try to keep personal life out of YouTube. A lot of people do that. Less people know about your personal life, the better, and I'm a strong believer in that as well. I do indulge in my personal life a little bit on YouTube, but I'm not getting fully into my personal life. On the weekend, this coming weekend is currently Monday, we are going out to where the RV is. Last weekend I was out there. I got the starter off on the RV. It is definitely the starter, but I can't get it off because of the goddamn headers. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will get a video of that. And due to the family issues, that's why I didn't get any video out there. So that's why. So hopefully stay tuned till the end of this video. I know I kind of rambled on for 10 minutes, but hopefully you did watch the entire video, and that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you later. Please keep riding like always, and please grab a comment.